Welcome to the 97th episode of I Wrote This News. Today is Monday, April 18th, 2022. It's a new day and a new week, and you're feeling fresh. We'll put a stop to that. Today's headline: I caught more than a leprechaun, and now what my pot is full of sure ain't gold. Food and Drug Administration officials said they are examining reports from more than 100 consumers who told the agency that they got sick after eating Lucky Charms cereal recently. The reports come after thousands of people have complained on a consumer website, saying they have experienced nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea after eating Lucky Charms. General Mills Incorporated, which makes the cereal, said it is working with the FDA on the matter. The company said it conducted a thorough internal investigation that found no evidence of illnesses linked to the consumption of Lucky Charms. A spokeswoman said, quote, "We encourage consumers to please share any concerns directly with General Mills. It's rare for people to get sick from eating breakfast cereal because cereal is baked, which typically kills pathogens. Food safety experts have said cereal can be contaminated after it is baked, when the puffs are glazed with a sugary coating, for example, or when it is packaged." Patrick Quad, founder of the happily named consumer website, iwaspoisoned.com, said that so far this year his site has received nearly 2,500 reports from people around the country who said they got sick soon after eating Lucky Charms. The vast majority of the reports have come in over the past 2 weeks, and they amount to the most complaints the decade-old website has ever received for a single product, he said. Here's a recently updated television ad for the popular breakfast cereal.
There's Lucky! Get us Lucky Charms! They're magically delicious!
Always after me Lucky Charms, the frosted oat cereal with sweet surprises. Pink hearts, yellow moons, orange stars, green clovers, and blue diamonds. Part of a complete breakfast.
Call your doctor if you have high fever, stiff muscles, and confusion to address a possible life-threatening condition, or if you have uncontrollable muscle movements, as these could become permanent. In some cases, extreme high blood sugar can lead to coma or death. Other risks include decreases in white blood cells, which can be serious, dizziness upon standing, seizures, trouble swallowing, and impaired judgment or motor skills.
Other cereal makers are taking note. In an attempt to avoid running afoul of the FDA, companies are going so far as to change the names of their cereals. Here are the top 10 breakfast cereals that are changing their names to be more transparent about their possible health risks. Number 10, Fruit Poops. Number 9, Dreaded Wheat. Number 8, Rice Krispies. Number 7, Cap'n Crunch. Number 6, Frosted Mini Epicac. Number 5, Raisin Bran and Blood Pressure. Number 4, Honey Nut Cheery Blows. Number 3, Apple Jacks You Up Real Good. Number 2, End of Life Cereal. And the number 1 breakfast cereal that is changing its name to be more transparent about its possible health risks. Grape Nuts, because they will never change that name. April 18th is the 108th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar. 257 days remain until the end of the year. Now it's time for On This Date in History. On this date in 1521, trial of Martin Luther begins its second day during the assembly of the Diet of Worms. He refuses to recant his teachings despite the risk of excommunication. Plus, there's that whole Diet of Worms thing. 1783, Three-Fifths Compromise, the first instance of black slaves in the United States of America being counted as 3/5 of persons, for the purpose of taxation, in a resolution of the Congress of the Confederation. This was later adopted in the 1787 Constitution. This is an actual part of United States history. 1909, after nearly 500 years, Joan of Arc is beatified in Rome. The process was a bit streamlined for John Paul. His beatification only took 6 years. 1930, the British Broadcasting Corporation, or BBC, announced that there is no news in their evening report. I admire that. Celebrating birthdays today are actress Hayley Mills, actor James Woods, comedian Rick Moranis, actor Eric Roberts, author Susan Faludi, actress Jane Leeves, comedian Conan O'Brien, computing personality Audrey Tang. Happy birthday to all of them, and if your birthday is today, a very happy birthday to you as well. By the way, if you or someone you know is having a birthday and would like us to announce it on the show, leave us a voice message or send an email. The links are in the show notes. Today's news was brought to us by Fox Business News and the website with no adverse events, Wikipedia. If you have a comment or a question about anything you've heard today, or if you have a suggestion, please send us a note at iwrotethis.news, all one word, at thatradioshow.com. That email address one more time is iwrotethis.news, all one word, at thatradioshow.com.
One more thing, if this podcast sounds a little funny, That's because it's also an experiment. All of the vocals were generated using AI technology. Hopefully the show will sound different and better as the tech improves and as we improve at using it. I'm Bob Neese, hoping you have an amazing day. We'll get together again soon.